Hey guys, Pyker here, and welcome back to the Conelanders Assetto Corsa Racing League. We are in Season 4 in GT3 cars. This intro is going to be a little janky because I had to throw it together because I have a time frame that I needed to upload this video, so apologies in advance. So this season is in GT3 cars. There are 4 different cars that you can select from a BMW, a Lamborghini, a Mercedes, and a Scuderia Glickenhaus. We are in the BMW Z4 GT3 car, and also this season there are teams, and we are part of Team Space Kitties, which is consisting of Sharky, Gem Knight, and myself. I think we're going to be quite a force to be reckoned with. Well, I'm kidding. Sharky's going to be quite a force to be reckoned with. So that should shake up the season a little bit. There are quite a few different teams, and they all have different cars. But it should be quite interesting. We also have a lot of new faces this season, some people that we have never seen before, and I'm kind of excited to see just how much competition we'll have this year, or this season rather. And there's also quite a few faces that we have seen before, Cone Dodger, Maestro, Spooky Squid, you know, a lot of the guys that have been around are back again, so I'm sure we'll have some great battles with those guys, and really looking forward to the start of this season, and hopefully we can do well. Well, there's lights.
Here we go.
Starting of the GT3 series. Hopefully we do well. Well, that was an interesting start. I don't know who hit me, but it wasn't fun. My tires are really cold. Sorry, Jem, my tires are so cold right now.
That's good.
Well, nerves are real. Faster cars, different braking points. There's a lot more you got to be paying attention to now. Let's see if we can get a clean pass on Maestro. He's going to pull on us, and he's going to dive us in the first turn. Got a better. Oh! Almost killed Maestro. Alright, Jem, it's your turn.
Yep. I have a cone behind me.
Maestro's gonna try to brake where I am, and he's gonna slam me. That was messy. It's alright though. As long as we can stay in front of Maestro by a solid amount. He's gonna catch us in the straight, so we're gonna have to be really clean on this chicane a lot. Got a better exit. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep him away for the first turn. I want to thank him for not diving me. Now we just got to keep that consistency, and we'll be in good shape. Pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. And Maestro's gonna wreck me. I know it's gonna happen. I don't know if Gunsis is catching Sharky or not. Nope, he's got a 2-second gap on Gunsis, so go Sharky! I also forgot to mention that we're in teams now. It's me, Jem, and Sharky in Team Space Kitties. So we're going to be working together for this season. Hopefully take home the team championship. And all the other heavy hitters are on Scandinavian Racing. Literally, like every other heavy hitter is on Scandinavian's racing team. Thought he was going to dive me. Yeah, he's got the run on me now. That's alright. I'll catch him. Because now he's going to be pushing hard. Oh, come on, Jem. Or not Jem. Maestro. This is the wackiest line I've ever seen. Just lift in here a little bit. Oh, I caught the gravel. That's going to slow me down. I got to get out of the way of the cone. Maybe not. Tires are starting to suffer now. I don't like having cone right behind me. And Maestro's now pulling away because I dicked up a lot of that lap. And Maestro's taking the cut the track line. gear selector didn't want to shift. See if we can get a better run. We're already catching Maestro again. Cone's still keeping up with us though, so that's not making me feel any better. We definitely have a better line than Maestro out of that turn. Made it stick. Whew. I'm tearing apart my tires though, that's the bad part. Trying to race with Maestro like this. Got it back. Man, this is some intense racing. I'm just hoping that Cone... Oh, man, they got tied up into each other. Alright, now let's get away. Let's get away as quickly as possible. I don't want the extra ballast, but... that means we're going to place well for the first race.
Cone and he spun out.
Oh, that's a bummer. I bet you he feels like poop. That's a shame.
Well, he was stopping short of Maestro, and I didn't stop quick enough.
It was bound to happen eventually, to be honest. Maestro kept diving me, and I was lucky I would get away from him when I could. Alright, we're doing well. Now we just need to concentrate on consistency. We can take it easy on our tires, save them for the rest of the race. Jem's in a really good spot. He's in 4th, so he won't get any ballast, but... so I'd say that's a 1-3-4 is a pretty good finish for Team Space Kid Hayes. For the sprint race, anyways. Now, if I can just stay consistent and not lose the car for no reason. So I'm going to take it a little mellow on some of these turns. But this will put us in a good spot for the main feature. if the commentary is lax, this is the boring part. Where, I mean, it looked, in the rear view, it looked like Cone was really close on Maestro too, so when Jem tapped Cone, it kind of pulled Maestro into the mix as well. It's unfortunate, but it seems like just a racing incident. You know, nothing really, everybody was so close that you kind of didn't have room to check up if you had to. But that felt like a pretty good race so far. I mean, still got 3 laps, but so far so good. Make sure we have enough fuel. We do. We have 4 laps of fuel, and we have 3 laps left. So I'm happy with that. I'm definitely taking it a lot more mellow than I was while I was fighting with Maestro. Which that was a pretty good fight, if I do say so myself. We kept trading positions. He kept going wide into the arena, which is this area. And I kept dicking up in the straights or getting bad runs out of certain spots. But I had the better line for the Michael Schumacher S for sure. I wonder how everybody else's race is going. I mean, I think Sharky is probably just out front. Yeah, he's got a 7-second lead now.
I see nothing but Lambos behind me.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. You're in an excellent position, though. No ballast.
Yeah.
I literally just figured out the line for that turn, like, in practice right before this race. Rear tires are starting to go pretty quick. I think it's probably because I keep screeching them around and I shouldn't. Okay. 2 more laps. Considering my tires are bad, I just got green delta there for turn 1, so I can obviously take that turn better. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That probably just tore away a few percents on my tires. How much of a gap do I have behind me? Oh, Spooky got me past Jem. That's unfortunate. I guess Squid might have lost it, since Jem just said rip Squid. Yep. So I got a 7-second lead behind me. So that's comfortable. I feel like I'm catching somebody. I don't know who. I could have swore I just saw a car. I might be losing my mind. Take it easy through the Schumacher S. This is the place, one of the places where I've been known to throw it away. It's a good line, just a little too slow. Nope, never mind. Oh, shit. That's not good. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, hold him up, Jem, hold him up. I just screwed that up majorly. Alright, I need to focus. This is the last lap. Breathe. Take it easy. Get good
People
exits.
keep dying around me.
I told you that would happen. Okay, this lap needs to be clean. little early of an apex, unfortunately. We're going to take this lap pretty easy. Don't want to throw it all away on the last lap. I mean, Sharky's gone, but good news is he's part of our team. Granted, there's still a driver's championship, so there's a team championship and a driver's championship, and I'm sure Sharky will run away with the driver's championship. But team championship should be pretty interesting, considering a lot of teams have some really heavy hitters on them. I mean, Scandinavian and Immigrants Racing, Maestro, Moose, Spooky, Gunsis, like all the other heavy hitters are on Team Scandinavia. Jem, me, and Sharky are, I'd say me and Jem are pretty consistent, and Sharky is a robot, so we'll have that going for us. But it's the team's scores are averaged out, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But we are cruising to a first ever podium in the GT3 series. And I doubt that'll happen in the main, because my pit stops are always garbage. Ooh, that was a nice, clean last lap.
Oh, you finally
Third
breathed.
finish. I'm pretty happy with that finish right there. Alright guys, that's it for the sprint race of our first GT3, our first GT3 race. This is gonna be really, I have a feeling it's gonna be a really, really fun season. I'm completely new to GT3 cars. I've never raced them before, at least not door to door with other people. And the teams thing, I've never been actually in like a league and then been a part of a team which raced in the league, so it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be really, really fun. I'm really, really happy with how the planning for this season went. Cone, if you haven't heard, Cone had stepped down from managing the events, and the Holy Moose actually took the reins on that one and kind of put this whole thing together. The rules and the cars and the testing and servers and everything. Moose has really taken this thing by the horns and made it his own thing, and really happy the way it's turned out so far with the first race. So Sharky obviously finishing first. He did an amazing job at this track. I couldn't have done better myself. But I'm really happy that we finished third. I mean, that was surprising because a lot of guys are really, really fast in these cars, which is also surprising. But I mean, Jem and myself kind of like put our team together, and we before this even was fully in the works, me and Jem decided that we'd be in a team together, and we talked to Sharky and see if he wanted to join us. And to be honest, Scandinavian Racing has Gunsis, Magnet, Spooky, Maestro, the Holy Moose, and that's all of them, but that is a lot of really fast people. Spooky's really consistent and pretty fast. Magnet is surprisingly really fast in GT3. I mean, Magnet was fast to begin with, but he really seems to shine in the GT3 cars. Gunsis was fast as always. He couldn't make a lot of the races last season, but he thinks he'll be able to make most of the races this season, which will be awesome. Moose is always really fast as well. He's really he's always up in the top 5, fighting with those guys. And Maestro, everybody knows Maestro, that and how fast he could be. So I think that's gonna be our main competition for the team championship. Drivers' championship, I'm honestly not too worried about trying to do really well in the drivers' championship. I'm really more focused on the team championship, because honestly I don't think I'll have much of a chance against Sharky and Cone and a lot of these guys up at the top. I think I'll have a lot harder of a time this time around to try to compete with those guys. So more or less I'm shooting for the team championship, so I'm going to try to benefit our team as much as possible. and get us to get good, consistent finishes in all these races. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this race, and I hope you guys will come visit me again for the feature race. And I hope you guys, again, stick around for this season, because I am so sure it's going to be a lot of really, really tight-knit racing, and it should be pretty entertaining. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me for these racing series, and I will see you guys in the feature race.